Okay. So cooking is all important, but you have to exercise them too. Give them a good 30-minute walk a day if they're up to it. And fresh air and sunshine and filtered water, and you'll have a really healthy dog who will live a long life. Wawa came to me paralyzed. She had no use of her hind legs or her tail. And you know what? You just have to look to see that she's 100% better. And the way we did it was we used acupuncture for about 4 months and whole food, healthy food, lots of good fresh meat and potatoes and veggies. And it worked its miracle. No surgery, nothing. Let's go cook. I'm going to teach you how to do this for all your dogs. Come on. Oh my God, let's go eat. Let's get food. Sounds pretty good, huh? Today's recipe is Wow Beef Casserole. And what I do is I always get an 85-15% blend. That means 15% fat, 85% non-fat. And I put it in a baking dish. I add a little bit of water, because if you add a little bit of water, you get extra gravy. And today we're going to mix it with quinoa, which is a super grain. And what you do to make quinoa, it's so easy. I want you all to feel really comfortable about, breaking through your fear of cooking. This is what quinoa looks like, and I've measured it in a 1 cup measurement, okay? And all you do for quinoa is you put it in a strainer first, and then you're going to rinse it, and then you're going to put it in your pot. You're going to put it in with 2 cups of water. If you have 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water. And you're going to put it all together, stir it up, wait till it boils, turn it down to simmer, cover it up, and after it's simmered for not very long, the whole thing takes about 15 minutes, you're going to open up your pot and you're going to have this actually really tasty looking grain. And the nice thing about quinoa for your dog is that it absorbs flavor. So if you take that and you put it in with your beef, it's going to all absorb into the quinoa, and it's going to taste like the yummiest casserole. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some grated carrots. If your dog has diabetes, don't do carrots. Do parsley, do parsnips, do zucchini. Carrots have a little more sugar than most vegetables, but most of you know that, okay? And here's a beef and a rant today. If you find mold on your fruit or your vegetables or anything, old wives' tale says you cut it out and you're fine, right? No, because once you see mold, it means that the spores from that mold have traveled all the way through your vegetable. So unfortunately, you're going to have to toss it, okay? You're going to have to do that. I'm a really good aim. Okay, and then I have my ground flax seed. And remember, at some point in the not too distant future, we're going to talk about adding a powder mix that has even more nutrients in it. But if you just give your dogs this to start with, I guarantee you they're getting far more nutrition than they've been getting if they're eating the bags or the cans. Okay? Don't add the carrots till the very end because I want them to stay raw. They've got lots of nutrition raw, although cooked carrots release an enzyme that's also good for us. And if you have a dog with diabetes, substitute carrots with zucchini or parsley or beets or anything. Too much sugar in a natural carrot. I'm going to take this and bake it at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to add the quinoa, the carrots, and the flaxseed, and you're going to see the most delicious casserole. Wow Beef Casserole. And now we're ready to make our Wow beef. So we add the cooked quinoa, and we've got some gravy in there because of the water that I put in. We're going to add carrots, and we're going to stir it up really well. And depending on how many dogs you have, you can add your ground flaxseed separately, or you can do it as a piece. I like to do it separately because my little dog only gets 1/4 teaspoon of this, and my big dog gets 1/2 teaspoon of this, and I like to keep that accurate. So we're going to mix it all up, and you know what's a great idea? If you want to freeze things so that you don't have to cook every night, which who wants to really cook every night, right? So you're going to mash this all together, and when you finish mashing all 3 ingredients, you can load them into these ice cube trays, put them in the freezer, and you're good for a couple weeks, whenever you need them. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Let's go feed the dogs. Okay, call me if you call me if you need anything else.
You look fetching tonight.
Oh, go chase a bone.
Oh, you little sabaka. До свидания.
Oh, you pooping.